The one question I get most often is, why do you do it? Why do you just give it all away? You do all that work, you write music, you produce the videos, you go out and do live appearances and tours, and then you just give all the money away. Why? This is why. In 1987, when I wrote The Legend of Michigan's Dogman, there were two cats that shared the house with me, or I should say I shared the house with them. There was Chamberlain, a long-haired silver cat, and Churchill, a spirited little black and white cat. And they were very good friends to me for a very long time. A little later on, as my family grew, we added Poco, who was also a tiger cat. Poco lived to be 23 years old and never spent a single day in the vet's office because she was sick. There was also Mackenzie, our son's dog, who was just a great friend. In fact, they all were. No matter what kind of a day we had, good or bad, we'd come home and they'd be in the same mood. It was always the same, happy to see us.
Shipment of The Legend arrived in Traverse City today. The Legend is another recording endeavor on the part of Steve Cook of WTCM Radio. The song is about an animal that roams northern Michigan.
When I wrote the song, it was never ever with the intent that it was going to make money. And so when it started to make money, it seemed kind of weird to think about keeping it. So I decided very early on that the profits that were generated by the sales of the song and the materials related to it would be donated to someone who could really use it. And that was animal rescue charities.
Oh, I'm trying to add up on the way here how much you've raised for AC Paw through sales of The Legend, and I without too much thought, I know it goes over $25,000 if we total it up over the years. So it's made a huge impact, a positive impact for us on the number of animals rescued and morale for AC Paw volunteers.
Well, of course, we just are so grateful, because we've been beneficiaries and in part of the funds from that, which incidentally is kind of an iconic tradition of northern Michigan. We're part of that tradition. We feel like that, and of course those checks when they come are so vital in helping multitudes of animals and caring for them and certainly making their future much brighter. And it's been a tremendous help.
We'll come to work some days and they're just hooked up to the fences, thrown inside the gates. It's a great thing. It's a wonderful thing to help outside of your own home. To touch the life of another person, because ultimately you're helping, a people.
To see the response of the public, their compassion and concern for pets in so many ways, and certainly one way is to have such a wonderful adoption rate as what we do, and to see so many animals that may not have a chance otherwise, find homes.
When you see these dogs or cats later and the people that have adopted them are just raving about them, you can tell that they're a cherished and loved member of the family. That's what keeps us and our volunteers going.
I tell people all the time that I can think of a lot of things I would have liked to have spent that money on, but I can't think of a single one that would make me feel better.